Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, to the 3D section and part. As you can see, I'm working on the 3D and the male model again. So I've done a simple pair of pants. This was a rather easy and rather fast thing. It's a pair of harem pants, which basically matches the current topic that I do, since I'm working on a new D&D story, which is set in Arabia, or in Arabian theme. I'm currently working on stuff in that direction. And since I don't have a lot of male clothing, I decided to do more stuff for this. I worked with the base of the with the full bodysuit, and first I started to cut up a part, and I used the tools to add a few lines in between and then extract the top part, which will become the belt. I experimented a bit with it. I used the extrusion tool at this point to extrude the full line and just give it a bit of a depth option. As you can see, to give it a bit of a structure, or a bit of a some visual effects, so it doesn't look that normal. Next part was extruding the not extruding, but making the legs a bit bigger. So I got this harem pants style feeling with wide open, not open, but wide legs. And as you can see, I've also did a similar part on the ankles here. So first is actually just extruding the part multiple times, so I get more lines with which I can work, and then I extrude these lines again. First I extracted them, so basically both ankles are a single piece. I didn't make them two separate pieces because I would have the whole object in one anyway. I encountered a bit of a problem at this point because, as you can see, the clothing is matching on the thighs, and I tried to rectify this right there, but what I didn't notice was that the center area is actually at the 0, 0, 0 coordinates, so this is basically on the center of the thing, and I can't move it anymore. Right there, I'm just using the normal manipulation tools to give the whole thing a bit of a depth and a bit of structure again, so that it doesn't look just like flat, like a flat surface. What I also have included at the end of the video is basically separately is how to import this stuff in Death 3D again. So in case you want to watch that again, this is entirely possible. Right there you can see that there is actually a visible gap, but when I take off the smoothing layers, the area is actually at the middle of the screen. So with having a symmetry on and all, this is difficult to move actually. Next was doing the textures for this. As you can see right there, I did a bit of a problem because at first I didn't realize that I had two different parts that were that I had to make. So it was a bit of weird how the textures work, but when I noticed what was the problem, as you can see, I could easily fix those. Yeah, next part is actually the arm guards, which took even less time. Again, I'm working with the base model here, with the base full body suit. Cut off most of the stuff, and yeah, most of this was just manipulating the existing parts, then extruding the outer lines again, and just making sure that there is no clipping with the arm. Yeah, and that's almost about what happened. I extruded this a few times, as you can see, and then I used the same trick as before with the leg, which you can basically see in greater detail now in a bit. And that should be about it. So just I'm just making sure that there is no clipping. This is important to make it because I actually give this part a thickness, and not just slap some edges on the ends, because it's basically, it works a bit better with stuff like that. Okay, and here we go. First was to seclude a single line of this right there, so this, and with extrusion, as you can see, I'm just and then raising it up. I just give it a bit of texture, thickening, just gives it a bit of depth, so it doesn't look like a flat surface. And this is about everything that is done with this part. I added I tried to add a like a seam, but it just didn't work like it should, so I decided to simply give it a texture and finish that part right there. Next up is the importing in Death 3D. As you can see, I'm using the object that I saved, and here's the full thing. So again, I'm using the same options as usual. I'm just making it a pair of pants with the for-installed conclusion, adding the colors, and actually a clothing bump map, which you will see in the final render that's at the end of this, and also how I save this. So the arm guards are actually gloves. Both of them, I put both of them in at the same time, or you have to import everything after each other, so you can just import one thing at a time. But I fit them over as gloves after each other, and then I'm doing the textures right together with each other. So saving them as objects in my folder, which will make it easy accessible. So they're saved as wardrobe items, or accessory items in this case, which I can later just use by double-clicking them in the scene tab, which is about everything that happened here. Yeah. So in case you still want to know how I do this, I'll probably include this in the next few videos. Anyhow, thanks for watching. I hope it helped you, and I hope this gives you an idea of what I do. Stay healthy, stay safe, and I hope I see you guys around.